Hmm. Mimi. Kinsa na? Hi, Ina. Ina, hi. 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 Hello, guys. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. No, 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 dirty. Give the...
Oh, ya. Inak ka. Ay, uy. Dati. Alak ka. Nama. May motor gyapon. Ta. Lagi ko na ganyan lamak na iba. Tara ta. Bantay kita. Bantayan. Lah, grabe. Huwag kinalan. Dili tumba si Dodong. Ah, shit. Dila tumba dito, tumba si Dodong. Grabe. Uy. Okay.
Kung ambi na may give ng Daddy B ka na, ambi.
Dito, dito.
Matumba na niyo. Dali. Dagan B. B. B.
May na mali marang ugod dam. Ah. Let's go. Tara.
Nabi ali another week. Yes. Scooby. Drink. Iyo kay maya po sa imo ah. Maya po man, ma-dirt lang wow. Count.
Opya! Ilak pa! Ay! Uy! Dati! Alak ka!
Yep. Bye-bye. Sit down dito ko, sit down. Shh! Ano lagi? Mapiang ka na. Oy, San, musta? Musta, thank you. Musta, San? Salamat sa pagtanaw. Okay kayo, laay. Padayon sa paglambo. Pahamak ka, San. Sunday na, Sunday. Inharag yapon sa dool siguro, San. Dili ko wapa ko kabalo. Tuyok ra ba? Oh, pwede gyapon. Ano man, ang sabihin na di ay? Sige, San. Grabe. Ang dala niyo. Ito. Ano? Basak na, oh. Basak na. Gib. Ikaw.
You're my pangga, hey, I'm looking for another. No, ikaw na baby girl ay sapat na. Kahit hindi kita kasama, ikaw lang nasa puso, nasa isip na kasama. Halaga, you're my pangga, di manicure na sige ma'am, padayon, di mo gibate.
Ano? Magbayad sa yung kamay ko. Sino ka bulan dito?
Colombia.
Sako na sa ng tao din na. Dili kaya sa yung mga sa kita. Dili, nangyayon ko kaya sa kita na daw tumataroon.
Dahil nakagasa. Sige ma'am, padayon, di mo gibate.
Ano? Magbayad sa yung kamay ko. Sino ka bulan dito?
Colombia.
Sako na sa ng tao. Dili kaya sa yung mga sa kita. Dili, nangyayon ko kaya sa kita na daw tumataroon.
Dahil nakagasa. Sige ma'am, padayon, di mo gibate.
Ano? Magbayad sa yung kamay ko.
Agoy, basak na.
Colombia.
Sako na sa ng tao din na. Dili kaya sa yung mga sa kita. Dili, nangyayon ko kaya sa kita na daw tumataroon.
Dahil nakagasa. Sige ma'am, padayon, di mo gibate.
Ano? Magbayad sa yung
Hindi ka kabuyan sa pandemic.
Kailas po mag-advisory sila. Mura na mag-unsa ka kusog niyo internet.
All mo gani ako.
Oh?
Sa kamulan na siya. Wala pa first payment.
Reklamo diri.
First bill pa na ako. First bill.
Kailas po mag-advisory sila. Mura na mag-unsa ka kusog niyo internet. Oh?
Wala pa first payment.
Reklamo diri.
First bill pa na ako.
Kailas po mag-advisory sila. Mura na mag-unsa ka kusog niyo internet. Oh?
Beko, beko, beko. Ko, kay mayabo. Ako, be, ako. Hindi, mayabo. Ano ka? Hindi, kay mayabo. Bato. Katlog ko. Ayo, anak, nainiyabo na. Hey, kamusta? Carlo, Nikolai. Parang dikit na tayo, idol. Niyabo ah. Salamat, Lord. Salamat.
Toothpaste sound. And the part that gets
Is that a good one?
For this face-off, you must draw your tattoo directly onto your canvas's skin freehand. No.
I love drawing these things.
Dang, girl, you're almost done.
She's a speed demon.
Growing up, I didn't have a whole lot of friends. I was just like this weird kid. Drawing was a way for me to escape that reality and put myself in a new one.
Nice. I like it.
I got the okay, so
Right.
let's start.
Laura.
Great illustration. The way the tentacles flow and create such a dynamic silhouette.
I love the rich darkness of the tattoo in the webbing. That little hit of light purple with the skin break and then coming in with that red really gives that nice iridescent looking feeling. For how much tattooing you did, it looks really nice. Thank you.
So this pedal will start to bend down or whatever, and this one will bend up. I'm happy Bubba's tattooing by himself. He's been ragged on this whole competition about not being as strong as me. Well, he's about to show off right now. Bingo. I gave up everything coming here. My daughter, my business. I left so many things back home. My heart is all in this. This time around, there's nothing that's gonna stop me.
Old Town Ink. Bubba, you tattooed.
It's a big, very simple tattoo, but what is so nice is how clean it is. The outline's clean, the color is clean, the saturation is nice and bright. And these big areas of pink, nicely, smoothly saturated, very consistent throughout.
DJ, what are your thoughts?
I think he killed it. Super proud of this dude. He just decided to I'm gonna study Japanese last night, then watch
did that
a bunch
last
of videos.
night?
Yeah, like
You had no idea what you guys were in for today.
Since we've been here, I've been picking a different subject every night and just kind of honing in on it.
That's a competitive spirit right there.
100%.
Awesome. Good to know. Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys so much.
I was thinking about freehanding an owl on there. I want to up my game so it's making it harder for
balita
these
sa
guys to
NBA,
catch
wait.
up. Owl's my spirit animal
Sana
anyway, so
standing.
you like, let's do it. I've been waiting this whole competition to do something anywhere near my style. And finally, in this challenge, I get to do that. I'm going to show everybody what a Jason Elliott tattoo is. I'm feeling really great right now.
You're having fun now, huh?
Yeah. There's no way that this tattoo is going to put me in the bottom. I mean, it's bold, it's slick, and it's fresh.
No chance of going home today? No, bro. Not even. I mean, the only one that's getting close to you is Deanna, and her black is not solid.
One of the things that I like about today is that we're seeing your own style for the first time, and I really like this style.
You did a great job making this thing dynamic on the skin, drawing it in the position that you drew it. It looks fierce because it's looking at you, but it could be going after prey. It has a messy, perfect harmony. This is definitely the best overall tattoo that you've put out here.
Thanks.
I thought it'd be cool to do a lucky crab claw. Kind of like a lucky rabbit's foot.
Oh, dude. Super cool.
You better make them bulletproof.
Tipper.
It's a very unique drawing. I love the color play and the rope. I love the design of the rope. Good color theory throughout.
Dude, this thing is weird.
It's cool, though.
It's cool. Great job, man.
Appreciate it.
You see how it's like darker gray there? And then it fades out?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
so
it's
like
a little
just
bit lighter
fading
off
it
that
out
shoulder.
here.
Wow. Did you do this?
Jesse drew the full rendering of this image. It's like I'm working off a stencil. I feel like we're gonna bounce back from last week, so I'm ready to get it done.
It looks good, man. You're killing it. Told you we were gonna make a realism artist out of you yet. Like a proud mama right now.
Pins and needles. Jesse drew and Allison tattooed.
It's a very clean, very deliberate, beautiful drawing. I love the detail in the feet, in the tree, the face of the vulture, the soft shaded background.
You guys did a great job here. Welcome back.
Thank you guys.
Right, measure the bottom. It's a little over 2 fingers, 2.5 fingers. That's why I wanted to draw it like this, so I know, see? A portrait is literally the hardest thing to freehand.
Oh man, this is gonna be crazy.
These are great, amazing artists that have won Ink Master, so who knows who's gonna win?
Look at on the right hand side, black, and face piece colored every single line.
People from the Dream Team were coming over here being like, he's old and he's a dinosaur. This Facebook. He whips all y'all asses.
The other teams can say what they want about Steve, but at the end of the day, they don't know what they're with.
Coaches, today the fate of your team was completely in your hands. Let's
Oh,
see
wag
how
niyo
you did.
kalimutan, dikitan
Steve,
si
let's
Carlo
start with you.
Nicolay.
Very
Yan,
smart
isang
play
tropa natin
using
yan.
anatomy as a way to show
Yan,
proportion.
isang
Anything that's
tropa natin
remotely
sa
off,
pagbabike, isang
anatomically
kapadyak
speaking, is going to scream lack of proportion.
That hand out in front of the face and the glasses, the pipe, the hand holding it, keep proportion and tell exactly what's going on. It really played well.
Thank you so much.
It was awesome watching him draw this.
Did you guys help him do all those lines that don't line up?
Are you talking? Because we were talking.
On the glasses, there's lines that didn't line up. On the cuff, there's lines that overlap, underlap. In the ear, there's lines that go right straight through it.
If somebody could draw a portrait on skin and knock it out like that, I'm listening. Until I see that.
It's time to pick a winner. Judges, who had the best tattoo of the day?
Playing smart and doing realistic proportions that everybody can see from across the room and know that it looks right was the way to hit the challenge.
Proportion next to proportion. Your hand and apple, for me, hit it. His eyes next to his glasses, next to his nose, next to his mouth, next to his hand, next to his pipe, hit it. The old man out-thunk him, and Steve takes it. I go with Steve.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Steve.
Yeah! All right! Boy.
That means Team Steve, you are safe from elimination.
We are stress-free right now. Steve kicked ass.
Alright you guys, it is finally time to show you guys my new Enduro bike. I bought myself a Transition Patrol. So I bought this frame myself, just like I did with my Rocky Mountain Maiden. So it's not a sponsored frame, but I did have some companies help me out with some of the parts for this build. So there was a 20% off sale back in April for the Patrols, so I went ahead and I took advantage of it. I bought the aluminum frame because it was a bit cheaper, and I'm perfectly fine with aluminum anyway. So I'm going to be taking this frame and all my parts over to Independent Cycles in Mission, BC, where they are going to build it up for me. I highly recommend you guys check out Independent Cycles. They are doing great things in the Fraser Valley with regards to trail building and working with the mountain bike community. I have a link to their website in the description so you can learn more about them. This is Chris, and he is going to be building up my bike today. Since I'm not too good at building bikes, I'm mostly just going to be watching and filming. So as you know from my maiden build video, I told you that Marzocchi hooked me up with 2 sets of suspension, and this is the other bike that suspension is going on. So we've got the Marzocchi Z1 set up to 170 millimeters of travel, and the Bomber CR coil in the back with 160 millimeters of travel. I've got a 35 millimeter straight line stem I'll be putting on for now, though I will be putting on a 50 millimeter stem on later. So I have the Chromag Foo 40 bar with a 40 millimeter rise. I generally like a bit of a higher stack height than average.
Don't cross-thread your frame.
No?
Yeah.
It seems I can't have a bike build without something going wrong. Turns out we ordered the wrong chainring for these cranks. This is for a 4-bolt pattern crank while we need a cinch chainring. So I can't install it, which means we also can't install the chain either. But we can at least finish installing everything else. Now I gotta show you guys my epic wheel set I've got for this bike. Light Bicycle supplied me with some really sick carbon wheels. These are the EN38s. They're 27.5 wheels, and there was a range of hubs that I could choose from, and I decided to go with the Silent Onyx Classic hubs. These are really cool Sprague clutch system, and it means infinite engagement. I'm really excited to ride these hubs, and you'll be able to hear my bike sounds a lot more than ever before. Big thanks to Light Bicycle for hooking me up with this complete wheel set. Now for the tires, I've got the same setup as I have on my Maiden, which is a Minion DHR2 in the rear and an Assegai in the front. Both of them DH casing, max grip. I set up the front one tubeless, and the rear has a tube in it, again, same as my maiden. Now as far as why I put a tube in the rear, I guess I'm not totally confident in having a tubeless setup in the rear because I feel like it's a little more susceptible to getting burped or something wrong happening. The tire pressures I'm going with as of right now is 26 psi in the front and 28 psi in the rear, which is the same as my DH bike right now. I've got the SRAM driver on this wheel because I wanted to try a SRAM drivetrain, even though I went with a Shimano crankset. I sort of prefer the Shimano crank system, and I also went with the 165mm cranks because I need that clearance. Pedal strikes are the worst. We are putting some SRAM rotors on this bike, even though I've got Shimano XT brakes. Going with the quad piston, of course. 200mm rotor in the front and a 180mm rotor.
Kamusta? Magdikitan kayo?
That's rad that it moves in and out so much. So when the bike compresses, right, there'll be a bit of squish, so it'll move easy. That's rad.
Is good.
Huwag mo kalimutan sila, Web. Dikitan mo yan sila, Web. Dikitan mo.
I got some straight line amp pedals. These are the same kind that are on my hardtail. I'm still not too sure what I think about these ones, honestly. I really do like their de facto pedals more. I have those on my maiden, but I'll continue to use these for the rest of the year at least and see how I like them. So we're basically 95% done this build, just missing the chainring and the chain. Well, we've got the correct chainring now, so we can finish the build. One reason why I wanted Shimano cranks, because I don't really like the whole cinch system that the race face cranks were using that I had on my bikes last year.
Oh yeah, oh, that's cool.
So since I don't have any paying sponsors this year, just like last year as well, it means I really rely on my Patreon supporters as my main sponsors for this channel. So I just wanted to plug my Patreon page here. If you pledge $3 or more a month, you'll get extended cuts, early videos, ad-free and uncensored. If you pledge $7 a month, you'll get free stickers every 6 months. $15 a month, you get your name in my credits at the end of every video. And otherwise, updates and some more behind the scenes stuff. And you guys really keep my channel rolling. Patreon is easily my favorite sponsor because it keeps me independent and I can ride and do what I want. And you guys can support me directly. And that is exactly what I love. Now that we could put on the chainring and the chain, we can set up the spacing just right for my cranks. This is probably one of the more complicated things that I don't understand enough about, how to set up these cranks properly, spacing them out. I get way too confused with so many different numbers and measurements. And then when it comes to setting the chain length and setting up derailleurs, again, that's something I'm not very good at. I've never had a very good time setting that stuff up myself. So I'm very thankful for the guys at Independent Cycles to do this all up for me.
Self one of these out of an old spoke.
Yeah, I heard that.
Salamat. Huwag niyo kalimutan dikitan yan si Jadeo Motovlog. Yan si Carlo Nicolay.
Alright, the bike is finally finished. So stoked. I think this thing looks awesome. I really love the color of this frame. I love that blue. It's a coral blue is what they call it. And yeah, I think it looks sweet with the red fork, with that fender that I put on there. I think it matches nicely. For some finishing touches, we got the Sensus Swayze grips that they also provided me for free, so thank you, Sensus. Oh yeah, and before we take this thing out for a ride, I'm curious to see how much this thing weighs. 37.4 pounds. Wow. I am really surprised. I thought it was going to be lighter than that. I think this may be a bit heavier than my 2013 Norco Truax that I had. That's kind of interesting. My downhill bike, my Maiden, is 38.7 pounds. This isn't even that much lighter, so that really surprised me. I mean, again, I never tried to make this thing light at all. Nothing on it is carbon except for the rims, but they are beefier rims. And my hubs are heavier hubs though. But yeah, still, I'm surprised. Alright you guys, going for a little rip down Lorax at Bear Mountain. Alright. Sweet. Oh yes. Feeling really good. All right, it's feeling good. Sweet. All right, yeah, I was feeling so nice. Okay, first thing, let's look at how little travel I was using. I think we can definitely take some air out. 77 or something. I mean, I'm not riding like quite the same. I'm purposely riding a little more tame. So that would mean I'm not going to use up as much travel, but let's do the harder route down the rock. All right. I feel a little bit like I'm trying to relearn to ride again because I do want to be more cautious. I just don't want to crash. Hope you guys can understand why. Woo! Yo. Sick. Woo! Drifty corners here. I can tell this trail's getting a little more beat up from what it used to be. Oh yeah, that is so fun, that last bit. All right. Sick. Oh, that felt good. All right. Gonna ride Cherry Tomato into the finish. Let's go this way. So I've still got a 35 mil stem on the front here, but I did order a 50 mil stem, and yeah, I'm gonna want to put that on. Make this bike just ever so slightly longer. Oh, I think I have to go that way. Well, we're gonna finish off going down to Super Chill Blue. Okay. Right on. Sick. Nice. Yeah, that felt good, man. Thank you guys so much for watching this video till the end. Please go check out my Patreon page if you guys want to support my work. As I said before, that is the best way to sponsor me and keep this channel rolling. Independence is definitely the way to go for me. I really need my freedom, and Patreon gives that to me. You guys can also buy stickers at my website and follow me on social media. See you guys next time.
Yoy! Yoy! Ali sabi? Please agad. Mo isa kog kuan bi, mo isa kog kanang kuan bi. Kanang murag kuan niya ba? Kuan na sa ni bi tanawa sa ang ako ang ihimo kung sakto ba. Pagkuha sa dito do. Nag-kuan ko.
Dili ra ko eh.
Unsaon pag kanang kuan na siya ba, nag-kuan ko Patreon ba sa akong page. Mura na siya og kanang imong intro ba para mapansin ka sa kuan din. Ano ba? Tanawa daw kung unsay ako ang mga dapat.
Space ng AO, a community.
Lagi. Kani dako ni.
Dili eh.
Sakto ra to?
May ano iba space guro mountain bikers.
Sakto na. Ano day na. Unsa na kanang murag imuhang kuan ba?
My vlogs na lang, ano na lang kadiretso, my vlogs is all about
Ano, sakto naman yun. Hamon ko mag-start.
dito ra, iriso na nimo.
Asa man kani?
Kanang I do.
Ano?
My vlogs
Ano?
are all about
Ano?
are all about biking na nagdyan din. Ayun na lang ang may mountain bike.
Or all about mountain biking. Para murag specific siya ba?
My vlogs are all about biking.
Ano
About
na lang?
biking in trails or in roads with my mountain bike. O anak na lang.
Yeah, I'm mature blur. My vlogs are all about adventure with my mountain bike. I'm share videos on my YouTube and Facebook page about happiness again. I want to create. Sakto yung create? Ano? Community.
And loves adventure. Ano na lang.
Community of mountain bikers who enjoys the trail. And
Loves
loves
adventure. Loves.
Luoy ko ano nya na natiwa sa kaganda. So hinay kyo kung dito alas 12 to na ko i-turn in before 12. Hinabi ka jut lang kayo. Wala sa nim cellphone bi.
Ayaw.
Ako ra mang i-review dira manamang ko. Mag-review ra ko
Nya
sa
na lang
akong
ma.
gibuhat. Dali, wa man ka nang gi. Wala sa.
Gira ra na.
Wala na, dili ko kun i-back na lang sa. Dali ra kay ko
back na
promise.
lang na to.
I-back. Asa imong gi-ex? Anong bugluman ni kay gender?
Ba't lang, ituklo ka ang kuang.
Unsa?
Mahulog na sa ito na. Shout out! Paniud to ta! So, nagtuturo ako ng mga bata guys. Online class. So yan yung mga ano ko. Very good. You rock. Super work. Star award. Yeah, really good. Much better. Be.
Salas na. Tarong salas.
Dali kong So guys, I hope suportahan nyo ako guys.
Ayaw na ha, kaya na magkuhan.
Yaha na be.
Guys, Karen. Hello, salamat. Effective.
Love adventure. My hobby, passion.
Sa NBA ay hindi madali.
Name of the Patreon page. Sige, sige, Web.
Ako din yung open.
Ayun. Yo, shout out Boss Kenneth from Hinaplanon, Iligan City. Yun. Boss Kenneth. Boss Ken, kamusta? Nasa laag. Ako ilingaw, Ken. Musta dia? Naka-YouTube eh. Kana, nindot na, nindot. Nindot na, Ken. Mayo, mayo. Ride ta Sunday, Ken.
my name is Adrian Forline Income. Today I'm going to show you how you create a donate link to your YouTube channel. Specifically, I'm going to do 3 websites: PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, in that order. If you have an account already for one of these, that means you can follow along with the video. But if you don't have an account for any of these, then you can look at the description box because I've already made a video on how you can set up an account with all 3 of them. So you might be thinking, well, what's the difference between all these? Well, Patreon, for example, that's a crowdfunding service. So if you're a YouTuber like I am, you can get your fans to support you. Whereas PayPal, what they want you to do is only really use that for actual cause, Red Cross or something like that. And then you have GoFundMe. It's more broad. Usually people on GoFundMe, they'll do some type of charity or they'll do it for some type of Kickstarter, like a video game that they're trying to get off the ground. But no matter what you want to use it for, I'm going to show you how. For that, I want to say, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I do videos like this all the time. Like I said, I want to start with PayPal. I already have a donate link set. If you want to learn how to make a donate link on PayPal, you get this video that will pop up right here. From the summary, I want to go to Tools, and in that menu, you'll see PayPal buttons. I'm going to click on that. I already made mine, so what I want to do is go near the right at the top and see View Saved Buttons. After clicking on that, you can see a couple of buttons that are up. There's one without a name, and I'm going to go to Action on that because that is actually my Donate button. After clicking on Action, I'm going to go to View Code. When the code pops up, what I want to go to is the shareable URL tab, and then I'm going to copy that, and I'm going